Hey, good news, it's not Team Deathmatch. This is a game of free-for-all on Afghan, and I'll be using a pretty weird setup I was trying out, which is the Vector with Thermal Sight, RPGs, Scavenger Hardline, and Sitrep, all pro. And I did get Sitrep Pro eventually. The video in which I actually unlock Sitrep Pro is going up to Machinima, so that will be coming up soon. And on that note, I'm just going to go through all my Machinima videos that are ready to go up, just so you guys know what to expect in the future. We have a guide to an easy nuke on Wasteland, domination with the M21, TDM with the UG, H-bar, flawless stealth tips on Quarry, I like that one, riot shield tips on Rundown, domination with the AE-12 on Karachi. We got a nice mix there of stuff, so hopefully you guys will look forward to it. I know I am. But secondary here, not secondary. My equipment here is the Claymores, because it's always good to use them Scavenger, especially in free-for-all where people don't tend to use Sitrep a lot. So I really like to take advantage of that and just put, you know, Claymores everywhere and people just run into them. It's always good to get a random kill when you're not expecting it, so. In terms of the thermal sight on SMGs, I would go with the Vector if you're looking to do it on any submachine gun. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you are looking to do it, the Vector is the one you want to go with, because it's got pretty low recoil and a decent rate of fire, so it does work pretty well. And notice the painkiller here. I get him with my Claymore and an RPG, and it still takes another RPG to finish him off. That's yeah. Anyway, moving on. So I should have put steady aim on really, because there are a lot of times when it's just not practical to use a thermal sight. Like I think that covers all the time actually. But when you're in really close range, you really don't want to be scoping in, so it might be good to have steady aim on just in case. I chose Sitrep just because it makes it much easier to sound hole people's footsteps out, and it's really good for people who like to put claymores everywhere. Someone going for a claymore only nuke, which incidentally is going up to Machinima soon by a certain fish-faced player. I'm sure you guys know him. And so I'm not really doing much here. I think I heard a guy, so I wasn't really moving much. Get my airstrikers, optic, whatever the fuck that says, optic dizzy runs into my claymore. I've never understood why people, you know, set themselves like optic names as if they are actually an optic. If I don't understand it. I mean, yeah, they're good at like quick scoping and stuff, but would you really want to name yourself after them? Like, can you imagine someone running around called like Aquatoz or Thundertoz? Optics become pretty much a trademark in the Call of Duty world. If you see someone with optic, you know what they're talking about, don't you? You know, snipers and stuff. Anyways, my Killstreaks are the Harriers, the Airstrike, and the Pavlo, which I've been trying out a lot recently, and it can get you quite a lot of kills. It's surprisingly good. The Airstrike is a bit hit and miss, but and this optic guy kills me here. No worries, I think I'm making rage quit later as he runs into my backwards facing Claymore. Oh, and there's a guy in here with I think he's got an ACR of heartbeat sensor. Yeah, look. For all the people who would call me a camper in like different games, like I've had people say it, other people have obviously had them say it. If you're ever thinking about calling someone a camper, just go back to this video, look at that exact point, and remind yourself. Look, still there. I don't know why I went back there, but you know. And I guess that's the kind of reason the heartbeat sensor's got such a negative, you know, reputation. But no cold-blooded fool. But for the record, if I ever use a heartbeat sensor, it will not be for that reason, so please don't hate on me if I decide to use it. I think that was my last death though, so more kills here. And the thermal is pretty interesting to use. It's maybe not the best attachment for an SMG, but I mainly use it for scouting out instead of actually shooting. Like, you can look across like a wide landscape and you'll see people pop out like, you'll see them pop out like Keeley Hawes' lady bits, you know? But, you know, you don't necessarily have to actually shoot them as soon as you see them. What I like to do is basically look around the whole map, and where I see, you know, the people pop out, You don't just kind of run up to them close as if you normally would with an SMG. And once you're in kind of medium range, like I was with those two guys there, and this guy in final stand, that kind of range is ideal for a thermal SMG, but if it's long range, don't bother trying to spray them or anything, leave that to the snipers, but once you've seen them, you can figure out a route to go to them and take them out. And I go for an RPG kill here, and I think I get one of them. Yeah, there we go. Surprise! And I have no idea how I survived this guy, because I did that weird thing where you press knife accidentally. That's like a chronic problem for me in this game. I should really switch to like tactical layout, but I've never bothered to learn it. So I get my airstrike, call it in. Or is that my Harriers? I don't know. Nope, that's an airstrike, and it goes to my Harriers straight away, so it's pretty good, because they all kind of follow on from one another. You get your airstrike, then Harriers, then payload. And a bit to add at the end here, I did a dual commentary with Double Jawed on his channel, so that will be linked right here at the end in an annotation. I'm going to do one with him on my channel pretty soon, so look forward to that. And yeah, final score 30-3. Not the best of free-for-all scores, I know, but it was pretty fun to play anyway. And thanks. Nothing else to say. Bye.